Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you with another review. And let me tell you, when they send me these products full free to do a review that I get to keep, I get offers all the time. And I tell you, about 75%, well, maybe not that many, but I do turn down quite a few because what I do before they send me something is I just assume they've already sent it to other YouTubers. So I go on their channel and see what they say about it before I, want to promote it. And you're always taking a chance on that because you never know what experience someone else might have. And you can't always trust every YouTuber to give you a very honest review. They could be biased. I'm not. I don't mind telling you. They told me, look, we just want you to give an honest review. There's the product. And I have to promote this product. This is something, you say, what is it? Tell us what it is. I'll get to that in a minute. This is something that it's not gender-based, it's not age-based, it's something every single person that drives a car, truck, a motorcycle, or even doesn't drive that has equipment that have batteries and tires like lawnmowers and stuff like that. What is it? That's right. It's a portable battery jumper and tire inflator. Now look how big it is. That's in the box. You're not going to believe it. Plus, remember, it's two things. You can get these battery jumpers. This has got a battery jumper that'll start a diesel truck, all small cars, and a tire inflator that goes up to 150 PSI. I just watched a video of a YouTuber using this. He put a dead battery. He tested the battery first because just like myself, I have two new vehicles. I cannot demonstrate starting my truck because it's going to start anyway. So he takes a battery out, checks the battery with a voltmeter. It shows it's completely dead. He puts the key in. It won't even click. He started that car, albeit it wasn't a diesel truck, 20 times. First he started it 10 times, got bored with doing it because the battery wouldn't go down, the battery strength. I'm going to show you here in a minute. And then he went to inflating his tires. The car had also been sitting a while, and he needed to put like 20 PSI cumulatively in all four of the tires. Then he says, the battery's still showing full. Let's see if we can kill this battery. And so he said, let's go back and start the car 10 more times. And he did. 20 starts, 20 pounds of air pressure that he put in, and he gave me some good information to share with you. I'm going to regurgitate what I'm telling you are the high points. This is the only video you need to watch. So this is the Gooloo. They got some strange names on these products, don't they? It's the A3, okay? The A3 Jump Start Tire Inflator. Let's open it up together. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe the packaging. This thing is badass. Watch this. So now they sent me this. I got to be all honest with you. A month and a half ago, I was supposed to have done this review, but it didn't come in time for me to do the review because I took off on a YouTube creation tour where I went up north to Georgia and Tennessee for a couple of months. Stayed a little longer than I anticipated, but now I'm home. This was waiting for me, and I want to fulfill my obligation to do a review on it. But first I wanted to get all of my information that I can share with you about the Gooloo A3 Tire Inflator Jump Starter. And I just watched an amazing video from a very thorough creator that did that. And when I opened the box already and just checked it out, look here. Looky here. Let me show you. This thing is very cool. The packaging is awesome. The box is really nice. It's a good box. Got a lot of good information on it. Just to share with you, there's a green light that tells you that when you're doing the battery thing, red light, reverse connection. You cannot get sparks. When you put this on your battery, until you push the button boost, I'm going to show you, it won't spark. But it'll tell you, hey, tourist, let's say you're a guy or a gal, and you put it on incorrectly, negative on the positive and positive cable on the negative, you're not going to have to worry about damaging your vehicle, getting sparks. It'll just tell you this is incorrect. I'll show you this in just a moment. let's get it out. And then some other information. Steps to use the air inflator. It does balls, cars, trucks, bicycles. It's got all kinds of little icons, so you can choose the one that you want. It's got a support number, a website. It's got all this information here telling you what everything is. There's a book inside that's extremely informative in all multiple languages. But what I like about this, right here, what it comes in. Hang on a minute, I want you to see me too. I got to be in it. Let me be in the video. There we go. This case is not a soft, squishy, can't get it back in the bag. It holds its form. This front piece is something in there to keep its form. The sides are a little softer, but it's a heavy-duty material. This back here, look, I can't even squeeze it. It holds its shape to slide it back down in. And look, a little pocket there. Put anything you want. Maybe a tire gauge, even though it has one on it, we're going to demonstrate. Maybe you have a separate one you want to use to verify, or anything you choose. Maybe a rag to wipe your hands if you mess with the battery. Maybe you can put another tool in there. So let's open it up. And it's got a nice big piece of Velcro. It's always going to work. And then right away, before I bring out the unit, here is your jumper cables. This goes in the box, and it has the boost light right here. And it'll tell you, let me get my eyes on so I can see. Yeah, you just push that button. There's a little button right there. Button. Some people talk weird. Anyway, you put it on. I'll show you that in a second. A little green light comes on, tells you you're correct, and a red light. Yeah, but you must press that button, then you have 30 seconds to start the vehicle. And these clips, okay, this is the mainest thing. You can work out. You can work out your forearms. These things are good. Now, these are plastic, so you don't have to worry about getting shocked or anything. No rust corrosion. It looks like the wire in there is, let me show you. Look at that. See that piece right there? It's really well made, okay? But they're very, very good clips. And they should open up wide enough to get on any battery post. And they're small enough if you want to use it on a lawnmower, or a motorcycle, or your bigger vehicles. So, and then let me show you something. This is a very nice book they give you, the Gooloo Owner's Manual. Anything and everything you want to know about your Gooloo with pictures shows you. It's so intuitive. It's so easy to understand. You just choose your language. You're only going to have to read and worry about maybe that little bit because it's in multiple languages. Okay? So you get that. Then here's your tire inflator. It's a nice braided cord with it screws on the top. Now I have something like this. I received it as a review. It's just an air pump. It's not a car jumper that I was using for my e-bikes, and I still have it. Works great. But I don't know about 150 PSI or anything like this baby. But that's your tire hose, and you want to see how long it is? Here. There you go. Now, what else we got? You go down to the beach. You're getting ready to go anywhere. You're going to a picnic. You take it with you, right? You're going camping. And you want to blow up your air mattress or anything else you got. How about this, folks? Look at all these attachments. Beach balls, footballs, basketballs, air mattresses. It's got the nozzle there. That's right, air mattress. Beach floats. Here's a little bigger one right there. And to see how these screw in? They're threaded, metal threaded screws that go on your beautiful Gooloo A3. Check it out. This box has got a tire inflator and a jump start on it and can crank. Battery capacity is 44 watt hours. Starting current 400 amps. Peak current 3000 amps. And it takes a USB-C as an input to charge it. And that's this right here. This is a lithium battery. So all you do is you plug that in to here, and this in to, you can use any of the longer wire if you want. It's an A to a C, or you can use a C to a C, but it takes a C to charge it, okay? And then this one, you say, what is that? That is the output. I want to charge my cell phone. I just take me a USB-A to a USB-C, which is, you know, the most current phones, and or an Android. You put it in here, and you can charge your cell phone. Okay, so it's good for phones. Now, what is this? Oh, we got us a light. So where's that button at? I saw it here earlier. Here it is. It's got a little picture of a light bulb right here. Watch this. Hold it. Let's turn the power on first. Here's the power button. See? Lights up. Shows you just like a cell phone. And that's what it came with. I have not put any charge in this. This is 3/4. It's supposed to be 25%, 50%, 75%, and then one more would be 100%. The guy that I watched on YouTube, he had it at 100%. He couldn't get it to drop hardly down to here. But this is where I'm at. It's on car right now. But first, let's go back to that light. Here's the button for the light. You're in camping mode, right? Boom, got a light. You flash it again, you know, emergency. How about SOS, baby? And then off. And then you want to put in the, to do some air. Look, it gets threaded in this little hole here. Look how nice it goes in. This is the way my other one works. That's about this wide. It's just an air compressor I use for my e-bike. But look at this. You screw that on, and you've got 36 PSI it's set at. All you have to do is press minus or plus right here. They're on the sides, minus or plus. Let's go to plus. Take it on up to 41, which is what my Goldwing motorcycle requires. Now let's see if you want to change modes. This thing right here, I think it's the top button. Yeah. Now you've got a car, a bike icon. There's the ball. And then it's a small car and then a bigger car, like a truck, I guess. Then a bicycle and a ball. Then if you hold this button, it says KPA. Let's hold it. It goes to bar. That's a metric system for like Europe and whatever in the UK. You hold it again, long press it, and it goes back to the US PSI, which is what everything should be. So now we got that, and then we're just going to change in a quick press to the car. I don't think it matters which car you go with. You know, you're going to just adjust the PCI. Maybe it won't go to 150 PSI if you don't put it on the bigger car icon. Let's test it. Look, if I go to a bicycle, let's go to a ball. And I try to, look, it starts at 9 by default. And if I want to blow it up, let's see how far it'll go with a ball. Yep, see that? You see that? Look, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then watch. 16, then back to 4. So yes, you must have it on. You don't want to use ball if you're trying to blow up your Super Duty F250. All right, so let's go back to car. And there's the big car. All right, and then that stays illuminated. So let's unscrew this. And let's talk about the jumping ability and how it works. Here's our jumper cable. You just pull this right out of your car. I'm telling you, folks, everybody needs. Remember the old days? You carried jumper cables. You got them for Christmas. Everybody had jumper cables because everybody needed to jump. It was more popular than it is today. And today, you got to be careful about doing it because you can mess up the computer. Somebody might mess up and spark. And this is going to eliminate all that possibility. And most new cars too, the positive cable is not actually on the battery. It's a separate place near the battery. You just got to Google, use Gemini or something and ask it, is there a jump area that you put the positive cable on, the red, instead of using directly to the battery. And then you can ground it anywhere. If you have a separate place from your battery that you can use to jumpstart your vehicle, it's called a jumpstart area. Then you can just put this on any good metal to ground it, or if you can get it to the battery. But see, there's only a short distance there. But anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about using it. So you flip up this right here. Okay? I'm telling you, folks. Remember in the day, you'd say, hey, give me a jump start. People would be glad to give you a jump start. It'd pull over. You'd have to say, oh, a battery's on that side. Oh, I can't get over there. I hope you got some long jumper cables. Then it would get hot. Then you'd have to sit there and rev your engine. You'd have to wait for people to, to come by and help you. If you didn't have another car, you could have 6 jumper cables in your trunk. Didn't do you any good if you didn't have another car. So you eliminate bothering anybody, jumper cables. This is 2025, folks. You got to put this in your car. People up north, they carry blankets and shovels and water and things like that in case they're in a snowstorm or ice storm. You got to be prepared. You come out, you leave something on, your lights on or something, and the cold weather, the heat are culprits to killing batteries. Your car is getting to be 3 or 4 years old. Some of these batteries in these vehicles, they give you no warning. They start and then you go in the store and you come out, or you're out in a rest area, you're traveling and you go in there and there's nothing. So, can't tell you how important it is. Wait till you hear the price. It's half of what it was. Half. This thing's cheap. I think it's 69 bucks. It was $149. I Googled it one time. $69 with the tire inflator. Starts a diesel truck. Now, got this little strap. This is a rubber. I mean, this thing is quality. This is not a little nylon string. This is nice. Not going anywhere, baby. Look at that. All right, so to use the jump starter, you get in here, pull that open. Your car don't start. And you get your little box here. You're like, oh, where does it go? What does it do? Well, guess what? See the little shapes here? One's a little bigger square, one's smaller. One's a bigger square, one's a round. You can't mess up. Anybody can do this. A caveman can do it. So it looks like my square needs to be over this way. And sure enough, look. And look, these things are touching. No spark. You have to push I'm going to just put one over there out of the way, like right there. Now we're going to push the boost. Now I did see in a video, if you were to put these cables on your vehicle and do reverse polarity, do it wrong, and you press that, I think it defaults to green, like correct, but in about 5 seconds, wait for it, it will switch to where it says reverse. You've got it reversed. And as I'm talking right now, I don't know if that light's going to go out or not, but he demonstrated it. There it is. You got 30 seconds. And then look, no more danger, no more problem. Unless you turn it on, baby, you're good. You're not going to have to worry about getting shocked, sparks, nothing. But when you push that button, you got 30 seconds. If you got somebody traveling with you, you got plenty of time. You can just say, go ahead. And when you start it, I mean, how many times do you need to start it? Once you're running, you're running. But this guy demonstrated 20 starts. Now, it was a 1.5 liter small 4-cylinder motor, but it was a battery that didn't even have a click to it. So, I mean, you're not going to start even a motor like that with something like this unless it's good. But I'm very confident. I'm very confident that if I have a full charge, now it says every 3 months. Look, when you're done, that's all. That's all. And look how nice. Not these big, long, 10-foot long jumper cables. Goes right in your little bag here. You got your ball stuff. Just keep that. Look, there's 2 compartments here. Let me show you. There's 2 compartments. You can carry your little book around. Okay, drop that in. Okay, you got your charging cable, because it does say, I was just getting ready to tell you, every 3 months you should charge. Let's turn the power off. It probably will self-power down. But there you go. Press the middle button, just hold it for about 2 seconds. Power's off. Can't turn anything on. Can't put the light on. Nothing's going to accident. This thing is nice. The material, this plastic, it looks handsome too. And I just love this case. But anyway, I put those things, take that, just give it a little, a little wrap like that. Just make it smaller, right? That's all you got to do. Boom. And then there's a wider compartment and a narrower compartment. Take the book, the air hose, that goes in there. Our charger, I would probably recommend if you've got about 40 of these hanging around your house, likely you do, is to just absolutely get anything with a USB-C because that's what goes in it to charge it. It doesn't matter what the other end is. As long as you've got a charging brick or you've got whatever that goes to the wall, a USB-A or C, but the one that you need to have to go into the machine that sends the charge in is USB-C, which is the modern thing. Yes. So that goes in that small compartment. Okay. And then let's not forget our jumper cables. And we just kind of, put them in here. Look, I already put the book in there and everything. Look. It all hides away. It all goes in. We still have the side here for our box. Let's put our box in. We shut it off. It's clean. We put the lid back on there. It's off. Got plenty of charge left. Look. Look at that. Look. No trying to stuff anything. This thing is great. Then again, remember this firm part here, this firm part here holds its form. It's got high visibility. You can see it. You can find it in your trunk. You got your little pocket there. You got your strap. You throw it down on your arm. You walk around. You look for somebody else. You need a jump. Got you right here. They're going to say, where's your car? Right here. Where's your battery? Right here. Where's your jumper cables? Right here. All right here. Gooloo A3. Okay. Comes in a wonderful box. I want to thank Gooloo very much for sending me this because this is mine. This is mine now, and I have a motorcycle that is extremely important to check tire pressure on a regular basis, every 30 days, every couple of weeks. I'm kind of crazy about that. 1 pound. If you don't think tire pressure is important, ask a NASCAR driver, okay? PSI, I have a Super Duty truck. I tow a camper. I got one right here I'm standing in. Takes 65 PSI. Very important for sway and for blowouts. You must run exactly. Now we've had cold weather. It's becoming the fall. I'm in South Florida. It was cool this morning. Warming up to a beautiful 75 degrees today. Don't be jealous. But I was in Georgia last week and it was down in the 40s. What do you think happened? Tire pressure light came on my truck. Low tire pressure. The cold air will cause the air to get lower pressure, and then you're going to need to go somewhere, put in $1.50 at some machine at a gas station. Half of them don't work. They don't have any gauges. You don't know what you're doing. Just whip out your Gooloo, your A3, and blow them up. Keep your tire tread perfect where you got even wear. Keep your tires rotated. And then God forbid the day comes that your motorcycle, your car, your truck, your lawnmower, your anything that's got a 12-volt battery. So I might have misspoken on the lawnmower. I think that's right. That's right. Let me redact that. This is only compatible with 12-volt batteries. Okay? 12 volt. So I don't know about a lawnmower. But anything that's a 12-volt battery, that guy started that car 20 times. So I'm very confident. He did say, and I'll agree with him, that these bars of 50, 25, 50, 75, and 100%, the 4 bars that shows the battery level, because it says right in the book, don't rely on this thing with 2 bars to start your car, or especially a big truck. So, it might use the tire inflator pretty well to blow up your beach ball. But when that thing, and it takes a while to take a bar off. So if you had to use it, you charge it, when you get home. And if you haven't used it in a few months, set a reminder on your phone, charge my Gooloo. Bring it out of the cobwebs in your trunk and stick it in the plug and get her back to fully charged. It's a lithium battery that'll hold a charge forever. But 3 months you check it. Also, it says, be careful of where you keep this in hot or extremely cold temperatures. It tells you all about it in the book. So don't leave it out there, in 100-degree heat. And certainly I don't want to leave it in sub-zero temperatures. Bring it in the house. Move it with you. But, it's something as important as this to save you from where you're at. You know, your wife freaks out. You can give her a tutorial on it like I just shown. Anybody, a caveman can do this. Show her how to open the hood. Show him how to open the hood. A lot of guys don't even know how to open the hood of their car or their truck. Give them a tutorial. Show them how to do it. Plug it in. Give them a little explanation. Make sure everybody is aware. Give them to your kids. Give them to your daughter. This is a great Christmas present. Use my link in the description that will give you a deal or whatever the current deal is. They're going to hook me up with using my Amazon affiliate link. To anybody that gets these, you're going to get the latest price. And you're also helping me out. But even if you don't, you can just Google it. Just get one. Just get it so you can crush it.